Hello, folks. I'm Tom Kvika here in the Weather Center on a Monday, starting another week, and this is how we started this morning with your morning minimum temperatures. Typically, we see 47. You see, we're well below that. We say 45% of the thermometers in Sinlock got a freeze this morning, so about half. Record low 28 in 1991. Can't match that. But we got to try tonight. It'll be a little bit cooler tonight. You see, we've got 30 up in Winfield this morning, low 30s, predominating across portions of Sabine and Natchitoches Parish, 32 here locally out of AEX. Voiles and points southward from there, for the most part, escaped the freeze and off to the east toward Jonesville and Vidalia. We stayed in the low to mid 30s in that direction, but I think that changes for tonight. And I'll have some numbers for your parish coming up in just a bit. Alexandria, the sun is setting. We see just a few high clouds across the area. It is a mostly clear night and should remain so. Going up toward Toledo Bend, closer to the clouds. That's where the clouds are in that direction. Just a little bit of high level moisture coming through. I don't think it's going to affect our temperatures, if any. So, again, let's check out radar, where from time to time we see a little bit of little maybe controlled burns coming across the area. I know this is going to miss some, but we can go back an hour where you see perhaps one to the southeast of us, another one down toward LSU Alexandria, and then maybe one in northwest Vernon Parish. I think there was one below Pitkin a while ago as well. So that's kind of it's dry out there, folks. And remember, this cold air, it's very dry in and of itself. Another thing I want to show you is we can zoom back out. This is for all the children that are listening. Look up to the northeast of us, across North Alabama, North Georgia, Tennessee. We got snow, kids, on the backside of this system that's bringing us the cold air. So, as usual, we don't get the snow, we just get the chilly air. So the upper level features, you see some high clouds spilling southward across the southern plains into Louisiana right there. That's what we're seeing in our satellite shot. So that's going to work quickly through the area without any effect on our temperatures. The system itself trudging on off and affecting points eastward now. Now let's get back into our minimum temperatures. This is a headline. This is going to be the first general freeze of this year. These readings are going to be the lowest, I think, probably lower than what we saw in March of this year. So we have to go back to January or February, I think, before we see something like this. All the points on the map I've got below freezing, but I think about 80 to 90% of folks will see that. I think a few will escape, but I don't explicitly have it on the map. And these are for the cities that are listed here. So 28 for Winfield. Even in Wynn Parish, temperatures could vary a couple of degrees either side of that. Somebody could be as cold as 26, as warm as 30 or 31, something like that. There's that much microclimate, if you will, or local variation in the weather that just causes me to say, hey, I can't cover the whole parish. I'd have to put a range up here. So I'd rather just predict these points. So you see many readings averaging about 29 degrees in the upper 20s, ranging maybe as cold as 26. Others will escape with a 33 or 34, but again, only about 10 to 20% of the folks will do that. And if you're one of the freeze options here, up to 10 hours for tonight in some of the coldest locations. That's a pretty good freeze. That's a good moderate freeze here in Cenla. All right, so let's check out things beyond this as we go through the cold morning into Futurecast as we head into Tuesday morning, Veterans Day. Just a cold, clear start there. It will be a beautiful day for our veteran activities and ceremonies and those type things as we'll warm up into the 60s. It'll be dry and no rain, of course, in the forecast for our vets for tomorrow. And once we see Wednesday, though, as the weather pattern begins to change, we'll see an increase in the clouds. So a 7-day forecast in a beautiful day, beautiful Veterans Day, but a cold one, freeze for most areas, as I just outlined. For Wednesday, notice a big warm up there, both minimum and maximum temperatures, and that warming trend remains strong all the way through the weekend, even into the first part of next week. Got a little front Monday, but emphasized on the little front. Rain chances come back into the forecast, something we need. 20% Saturday. I had to drop that. I guess I kind of got fooled by things there with that next system. Models are in a very bad condition with this system this weekend. They're having a hard time predicting the path of the system and that kind of thing. So what I'm seeing right now is a low rain chance Saturday, and then once we get into Saturday night, Sunday, and then into Monday, go up to about 50% Sunday and hold about 30% there for Saturday night, Sunday night, and during the day on Monday. A few thunderstorms mixing in, especially Sunday time frame. Okay, that's it for me. Thanks for being with me. And let's celebrate a veteran for today, tomorrow. And Nick Mikulus will be back with you in the morning. And I think I'll be around during the PM for my stream as well. So take care.